What's most important to you in life, your health, is being neglected. The truth is that 75% of Americans say exercise is important to them, and yet only 25% are actually exercising the way that's necessary for their health. How's that possible? Because so many of us struggle with consistency, don't realize that change is accomplished through small steps, or don't even believe that change is possible. And yet the truth is that with hard work, consistency, baby steps, and a willingness to endure a little bit of pain, we all can achieve the amount of exercise needed each week. So I want to ask you a simple question. Is exercise a physical or spiritual act? I think at surface level, we'd all agree exercise is something physical. We're working out, moving our bodies, getting sweaty. And yet from a Jewish perspective, exercise goes much deeper. Exercise can perhaps be one of the most spiritually elevated acts you perform each day. I want to share with you 3 ways you can elevate your exercise routine this year. Let's start with the basic commandment we have. As Jews, we actually have an obligation to take care of our body, to prioritize our health. The Torah tells us in Deuteronomy, you should guard your body and your soul very much. Now, it's interesting. The word that the Torah uses is nefesh, which is the most basic level of our soul. It's the will to live. But it doesn't use the word guf, body, because it's teaching us that really our body and soul are one package. And the reason that exercise is so important is not as an end in itself, but as a means to an end. Our soul can only accomplish what it needs in this world through our body. They're a package. They go together like a horse and rider. And if we don't take care of our body, our soul can't exist. And if we don't take care of our soul, there's no purpose to our body. But we have to recognize the value that our body has as the vessel for our soul, as the holy temple for our neshama. And we need to take care of it in the best way we can, doing everything we can to guard our health. That's number 1. It's a spiritual act. Number 2, let's take it a bit further. I always like to say, exercise is not a punishment of our body, it's a celebration of the miracle that our body is. So often we take for granted the fact that we can even take a step. When you exercise, when you begin to move your body, you become aware of all the moving parts that have to work together in beautiful harmony for us to exist. And the more that you exercise, I as a runner always say, the more I run, I just uncover how many muscles, ligaments, tendons all have to work in synchronization. Exercise gives us an opportunity to appreciate the miracle that we are every single day, to give thanks to God for our body. It's a spiritually charged act. And the last thing I want to share with you is that beyond physically working out, what exercise does is it teaches us to tap into the power of our mind. Each time we learn to push past our perceived threshold of pain, what we think we're capable of, our perceived limitations, we're tapping in to the power of our neshama, to the power of the divine spark that we have within us, and recognizing that we can go further, that we can do more. When we work out physically, we're actually channeling our mental state, and we're challenging ourselves and learning to become the best version of ourselves on a daily basis. I like to say that when the power of exercise and pushing ourselves can spill over into every single aspect of our life and cause us to want to strive to become better. It's a character building act. So now that we know all these amazing benefits, besides of course for the health benefits, prevention from heart disease, obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, so much, let's figure out how we can set goals in our own life. And I want to share with you 2 keys for setting your goals this year: accountability and awareness. I think it's really important to be aware of what's going to motivate you, to choose a goal that excites you and challenges you. Not too much, just a step beyond where you are today, but realistic, and something that you love. There are so many forms of exercise, so many ways to move your body. It can be running, swimming, jumping, biking, you name it. There's just so many creative ways. Find the journey that fits you. It's hard to do it alone. If you have a mentor, if you have a friend, if you have a group to support you, it's so much easier to achieve your goals. So as we approach the new year and take this fresh start challenge, I want to wish you a lot of success on your journey towards health.